Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be talking about some changes from YouTube and how to start a YouTube channel. I wanted to put both of these topics together because YouTube has made some changes. So I feel like if you're trying to start a YouTube channel, the changes will affect how you start your channel and how this will affect your channel. So if you want to see this video, please keep watching and don't forget to click and subscribe to join the team, the family, the crew, whatever you want to call it. Please turn that button from red to gray. So unlike my other post that was more happy and glamorous and reviewy, this video is more on the whole situation that YouTube is like doing to smaller channels. My channel is still small, so that's why I'm addressing the situation. I was going to talk about this sooner, but I got swamped with other things and other videos, so I really want to make a point to get this video out to you guys before the deadline because the new changes is going to happen in February and there is a deadline. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you have a YouTube channel, or if you don't know what I'm talking about and you don't have a YouTube channel, well, YouTube sent out an email last month, I think mid-month, can't remember exactly the day. They sent out an email to all the small YouTube channels or all the channels that this may be affecting. Like, I did get an email even though I'm close to meeting the requirements. So the email basically stated, I'm not going to quote it or quote because I don't remember exactly, that they are making changes to how your channel can stay monetized. And if you don't know what that means how you can make money from your YouTube channel by adding ads to your videos. So the first change that they made was, I think, during the summer, where you had to have, I think it was either before the summer of last year, where you had to have 10,000 lifetime views on your channel, which I was okay because I was way past that on my channel, but I know it affected a few channels at the time, but they probably passed that up once that happened and they were able to get their channel monetized. Now they're making it to where you have to have 4,000 watch time hours. I believe it's 4,000. If I'm wrong, I will correct myself here. And you have to have over 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 plus subscribers. These have to be together. You cannot have one without the other. So that's why I received the email. Even though I'm over 1,000 subscribers, my watch time hours didn't meet the 4,000 watch time hours. So I didn't even know anything about watch time hours. I know about the watch time minutes because when you go onto your YouTube analytics, it shows you watch time minutes. So in order to check your watch time hours, you have to convert that from minutes to hours, and there's like a button there that you click and you can go down and you can say convert to watch time hours so you can see. And they also have to be 4,000 watch time hours within 12 months. So not like a month, it has to be 12 months. So from when they do this, it's going to be from last February to this February that they're calculating the 12 months. That's something you have to consider if you want to start a YouTube channel now, or if you have a YouTube channel now. It really sucks because they're like really hurting about 99% of the channels here on YouTube because most of them are small channels. And it really sucks because a lot of us, especially that does makeup and reviews, we're really like trying to start something for ourselves and we really love doing this. And they say they want to focus on the bigger channels or the channels that's actually getting the views, that's making the money, to kind of focus on those. And basically what I'm thinking is they're probably tired of cutting small checks every year because a lot of the smaller channels probably don't even reach the threshold of $100 on AdSense, and they probably only meet it once a year. I know last year I hit it like 2 to 3 times, but a lot of the small channels don't hit it no more than once a year, so they're probably kind of tired of cutting out those small checks just for us to hit when we hit our threshold. So they want to just kind of like make it less work for them. And they also say they want to decrease the amount of spam and videos that have content that doesn't meet the monetization, and they just trying to find different ways to fix the problem, but at the end of the day, they're just hurting channels who are really honest for people who really love doing what they're doing. So that's kind of like where we're at, and it's really hard going forward with YouTube when they're making these changes. And also they made a change with the monetization. Even when you post a video, like last week I posted a video, or a week before I posted a video, and it was just a makeup look, and off the back, before I even made the video public, it had the little yellow button that said, oh, this video can only get a certain amount of ads because it had content in it, which wasn't true. So I had to get it looked at, and it took a couple of days, but those views weren't getting added to my AdSense because YouTube decided to do that, and they said they're just trying to weave out all the spam and whatever when I emailed them, and it's just making it harder for smaller channels. One of the first things to do when you decide to start a YouTube channel is a concept. You have to decide what concept you want your channel to be. When I say that, you just have to have, what do you want to do? Is it makeup? Is it just reviews? Is it reacting to other videos? Is it putting out news from bigger YouTubers? I mean, people like that stuff. So you have to have a overall concept for your channel. One of the things I didn't have when I first started is a good cover art, which is the banner for your YouTube, and a good YouTube profile pic. Those things do matter when people go. So my camera just died in the middle of me talking. So one thing you want to just make sure you have all your profile stuff in order. So when people search for you and the first thing they look is at your profile pic on YouTube, they are interested in you for whatever you do, and they'll click it. Another thing is to decide how many times you want to post. Because of this new rule on YouTube, and even if you're just starting a channel, it will take you so long to catch up. So you have to decide, are you going to post twice a week or 3 times a week? I'm trying to do 3 times a week. Sometimes it happens twice a week. But depending on how busy I am, it just depends on how many times I can post, and that'll be the same for you. Depending on how busy you are is depending on how many times you can post a week. The more you can post, the more consistent you are, the better views, the more subscribers you'll gain, and everything in between, because people like someone who is consistent and consistently bringing out content. And content is another thing. Create content that you know your viewers will want to watch. So I've been really analyzing my channel for the last couple of weeks, and I've decided that I'm going to decrease my makeup looks and increase things that I know you guys want to see, that's either informational, or I'm going to try to do more hauls and more reviews, because those are things that you guys are really interested in when I do on my channel, and decrease the amount of times I do makeup looks. Another thing to check when you start a YouTube channel is your stats. I'm not very good at checking my stats, but when I do need to, I try to get into what I need to be looking for. So checking your stats on YouTube is very important, so you can keep up with what videos are doing well, why are they doing well, what comments are being posted on there, how many comments are actually posted on that video, how many views it has, how many watch time minutes, how many watch time hours, things like that, so you can know, okay, it goes back to the videos. Don't create another video like that. It's just a waste of time for your viewers and yourself. Another thing is, don't get caught up in all the YouTube craziness. I want to say that when it comes to like YouTube tags, I try not to get caught up in trying to be like everybody else and trying to copy so many tags. There are some tags you want to go ahead and do that will help your YouTube channel get views, your videos to get views, if you do do those tags, like, oh, my boyfriend does my makeup kind of tag, those kind of videos. But don't get caught up in the YouTube drama, because there is a lot of drama here on YouTube, even for smaller channels. There can be drama. I haven't experienced any because I really don't communicate with a lot of people on YouTube. I do know a few people on YouTube that does the YouTube videos, but not a whole bunch. So just kind of be yourself and kind of stay away from the drama. That goes to my next topic, is be yourself. Like, it's your channel, be yourself and open up to your viewers, because when I first started YouTube, I was so quiet and mellow and just not myself that it was kind of hurting my videos a little bit, because I felt like I was being so fake, like, hey guys, da, da, da. Like, it's okay to open up and mess up. Like, even when I did makeup videos, I would edit the parts that I would really mess up on, and I'm like, people need to see that because we're not perfect, you know what I mean? So being super robotic and having like a whole script, depending on what you're doing in your videos, it doesn't always work, and it makes people think that you're very fake and you're not coming off as yourself. And when you start to feel fake to yourself, then there's a huge problem. So be yourself, be open, put your personality out there. There's people who are gonna love you and hate you no matter what. So might as well just be yourself. Like, you know, sometimes I can't be too much of myself here because y'all would like leave my channel, but I'm more open than I've ever been on my YouTube channel from the past till now. Always elevating yourself. If you create a really good video and it got tons of views, try to do something that's a piggyback of that video or something that's better. Always try to build yourself up. As far as equipment for your YouTube channel, you want to get a decent camera. My camera is not the best camera, but it's a decent camera and it does really good videos and still photos. And depending on what you're doing, for a beauty YouTuber, lighting is the most important thing. I struggled with lighting my first 2 to 3 years here on YouTube, and I finally got a setup that's pretty decent. And you don't have to have a whole room for your YouTube channel, even a closet, a small space, a desk. Just get started. You know, that's the main thing, is just start. Stop putting it off and start, because eventually YouTube are going to change things to where you can't even start it and you'll never be able to start it. So I just feel like do what you can with what you have and people will appreciate it. So yeah, so that is my overall how to start a YouTube channel with the YouTube issues and the changes that they are making for smaller channels. And I know YouTube is not the same as what it used to be. Everybody says that, but it isn't. But you just have to make it work for what you do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of went through it fast because my battery's about to die. And I hope you guys got some good information from me, from just what I know from being on YouTube for this long and gotten as far as I did. And I can't wait to chat with you guys in my next video. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I will answer them as soon as possible. Bye guys.